There's so much going on in the UK, especially after 4th of December 2023 when five major announcement was made. However, since there was no more clarification provided by the government, it created like a panic in the UK, especially for the students, for people who are on student visa or people on skill visa or people who are planning to bring their family on family visa.
Situation after this announcement, and I'm going through that time in my visa process. Maybe I'm also maybe I'm not also coming because we all know if it's very difficult to survive.
So what I'm going to do today, because there are further updates being made, I'm going to share some good news with you, and not one, two or three, but I am here to share 5 good news with you guys. So make sure you watch the video till the end.
To meet the new threshold you're arranging of £38,700 per annum. So will they be okay, to use a rather crude summary, will they be okay, those folk?
That they should, yes,
they will. That's what we need to.
What I'm going to do is make this. So as I say, this is forward-looking.
No, you said yes.
Set of
That's what we
proposals
need.
rather than back.
I'm going to refer House of Commons library notes, which is the link given here, and you can also read more details from the links which I have provided in the video description. Now, I'm going to repeat here, but for people who are already connected with me on Instagram, I have already made reels regarding all the updates which I'm going to talk about now. So this may be repetitive for people who have already watched my Instagram reel. So if you guys want to connect with me, this is my ID, your knowledge buddy. Make sure you connect with me so that you can get instant update. Now, just a reminder for people, what is that 5-point change we are talking about? So the first update was about the social care workers will not be allowed to bring their dependent from spring 2024. Second, the minimum salary will be raised from 26,200 to 38,700 from spring 2024. However, there are few people who are not impacted, which are health and care worker visa, and also for people like for people like teachers. The third one is about the shortage occupation list. As we know, there are so many jobs on the shortage occupation list. Now they are reviewing it to reduce that to very few jobs which are really relevant, so that the companies here cannot take advantage of bringing cheap labor to the UK. The fourth one was about the family visa or the spouse visa, where the salary has been increased from 18,600 to 38,700. Now, there are a lot of people who are confused what is family visa, which is also called partner visa, spouse visa. Now, for people who got ILR, UK's permanent residency, or people who are on a British passport, when they bring their partner to the UK, that is called as a spouse visa or partner visa or family visa. That is not called as dependent visa. So you guys, if you're on a student visa and if you're bringing your partner, that is called dependent visa. If you're on PSW and if you're bringing your partner, that is called dependent visa. And if you're on a skill visa, if you're bringing your partner, that is called dependent visa, not the family visa or partner visa or spouse visa. So get this clarified very well. Now, the last one is the MAC is asked to review the graduate visa because they want to keep graduate visa only if this is beneficial for the UK economy. Now, moving very quickly to the good news number 1, which is called the new entrant rule. So in my last video, I talked about what is new entrant rule. So if you're a student in the UK and you are on a student visa switching to a skill visa, or you are on a PSW and switching to a skill visa, you are considered as a new entrant. And there are other criteria as well, like if you are under the age of 26, if you're on a research based course, and other clauses there. So you are considered as a new entrant. So I'm going to just focus on this bit, which is about the people who are on PSW and people who are on student visa. When you switch to the skill visa, you're considered as a new entrant. So what is the benefit of being a new entrant? You get 30% discount on the ongoing rate of the salary. So say the new salary is 38,700 from spring 2024, you will be getting 30% discount. So it means you need to earn only £27,000, 90 pounds, and not 38,700 pounds. So students, please do not panic. Yeah, and this is confirmed by the government. You can look at this, includes the new entrants to the labor market. So they have mentioned people can be paid a little less than the normal minimum salary and still be sponsored for a skilled worker visa. This includes a new entrant to the labor market. So it means the new entrant clause is still sticking with the skill visa and they have not taken it out. Okay. Now, if you want to read about the new entrant, I'll provide the link. You can read more details and other clauses. Now, let's move to good news number 2, which is about renewal of visa or extension of visa. So if you're already in the UK, say either you are on a 1-year visa, 2-year visa, 3-year visa, 4-year visa, doesn't matter. If you renew your visa, the old rule will stick to you, not the new one. Initially, when the UK government announced, they said any renewal visa also falls with the new rule. However, they have corrected it and they said they don't want to disrupt the families here, because families who are already settled in the UK, they should still fall with the old rule. So the old salary threshold is 26,200, so you need to earn only that, and you don't fall with the new salary threshold of 37,800. And also for people whose ILR is due, or people who are applying for the family visa, or people who are applying for British passport, again, all the rules which is applicable with the old rule and old threshold will apply to you. This new salary threshold is only for the new applications and not for the renewal or extension. And I hope this is clear now. I've added some news clipping here where the Home Secretary said we want to look forward rather than backward. So it's all about the new rules for the new year and not for the old and looking at the previous application. So looking and not backward looking. So here they have said the proposals we put forward are forward looking and not backward looking.
So the proposals we put forward are forward looking, not backward looking. We will make sure that we put...
Now, let's move to good news number 3, which is about the family visa or the spouse visa. Now, only for the new applications where the salary threshold is 38,700, the UK government already realized that this may be high salary to bring the family visa. So what they have done, they have said, we are going to look at the transitional arrangements, which means they have not yet made sure how this will work. So they are going to add a lot of clauses or exceptional clauses around it. For example, they have already mentioned if you can show a saving of say £16,000, maybe you don't have to show a saving of 38,700. Yeah. Or there are more exceptional circumstances which is mentioned in the clause. So again, I will say they have not yet published the whole details around it. So please do not panic. If you cannot earn £38,700, you can still show other ways that you can still support your family if you bring them to the UK. Okay. Now let's move to good news number 4. Now let's talk about the care home scams. As we already know, in the UK, the care homes are exploited. You know, people are moving to the UK on care home, but they are not coming in legal way. They are paying the agencies around £15,000 or £20,000 and moving to the UK. So I know a lot of people who have moved to the UK in that kind of arrangement, which is illegal, and the UK government have realized that, and hence they made a decision that from now onwards, all the care homes in the UK, if they are not regulated by CQC, which is the Care Quality Commission, they will not be allowed to come to the UK because they cannot provide sponsorship. So only those care homes, which is 14,784 at the moment, can provide you sponsorship. So how can you find those regulated care homes? So you need to go to this website, which is called cqc.org. So once you are on this website, you need to go here and click on care homes and just click here, search for care home. And based on your search, you can see there are 14,784 care homes here. And when you scroll down at the bottom, you can download the full list in the spreadsheet and then start applying for the jobs, say in this care home, look at what kind of jobs they have. And if there's any vacancies, just apply for the job and then come to the UK in the legal way rather than paying the agents such big money. Okay, now moving to good news number 5, which is about the tourist visa. So we already know in the UK, you cannot work on a tourist visa. However, this is going to change from 31st of Jan 2024 based on the announcement made on 7th of December 2023. So other than tourism, there are a lot of other things you can do like remote work, research work, professional legal services, and paid engagement. However, you cannot switch visa within the UK. If you want to know more details, make sure you watch my next video, which is coming in detail about the tourist visa, what you can do versus what you cannot do. I hope this 5 good news was useful and you guys are relaxed now. If there are some things which are not yet clear, you can leave your questions in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer as many questions as possible. And also, I'm planning to do a YouTube live session very soon, which is on Sunday, and I have also invited a solicitor. Make sure you stay tuned to my both YouTube and Instagram. Thanks for watching my video till the end, and I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.